Hey, what's up, peoples? Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Real Island Boy, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that at the same damn time. It's Sunday. And even though the Grammys was on tonight, I had to dip over Bravo TV and check my girls out at Atlanta Housewives. Oh my God. Let me just, this is not going to be a long recap because all of tonight was mostly about Candy's S10's reveal party and the drama. But early on in the episode, Portia invited Kim Zolciak over to her house to have like a cooking segment. I don't know what it was. You know, Portia is so-called vegan. And I think vegan, if I'm not mistaken, is, I guess, no meat, no dairy products, all kind of funny stuff. I can't go that way. I probably can go on, you know, eating this and eating not that, but going not eating meat. I don't eat pork, and I eat light red meat. But Portia, she's so-called going vegan. She had a chef over teaching them how to prepare vegan stuff, and Kim came over as always with her red cup and ready to gossip. You know, they catch up about the new the hurricane relief thing that Portia had did, and spoke about Kenya as always, and Kenya's marriage not being real, and how Kenya had treated Shamir, which we know was very bad and poor. And what does they catch up about? Basically, that was it. A chit chat and, you know, girl gossip as always, while you know, cooking so-called vegan dishes. After all of that, Candy met up with her team. You know, the Candy Coded Factory, the Candy Coded Entertainment, the Candy Coded whatever you want to call it, because you know she's gonna be, or she's currently on one of the covers of the S10 magazines, which is a big deal. And she's having like a release launch party, not launch, release parties or unveiling party, revealing party, whatever. And she's inviting everybody. You know, she was on the fence of inviting, well, she wasn't. Don Juan, you know, Don Juan don't like some of the girls. And, you know, he always have, you know, argument with some of the girls. You know, Don Juan is always so-called, quote-unquote, looking out for Candace's best interest. So he shade and have conflict with some of the girls at times. So he was kind of reserving to invite Portia, which Candy was like, invite her. I want to see, you know, I'm not doing no hate, you know, I'm not cool with her, but I want to show her, like, you know, how a real boss does stuff. You know, Candy trying to show a little shade. So, you know, what's his name? Her name, I'm not Shamir, but Carmen was there, you know, helping out with the production of the party and all that good stuff. But after all of that, you know, what's the next scene? I'm sorry, before I say it was all about the party tonight, but I'm gonna touch on a couple scenes tonight. After all of that, guess who? Now, Nene, my girl, Mother Nene, is meeting up with Eva Marcel. You know, Eva Pigford, when she was on America's Next Top Model. I guess she changed the Pigford because it was not too Hollywood or not too whatever. And she changed it to Marcel to be more marketable. And she been doing her stuff. I think she was on Young and Restless. She did a lot of modeling gigs. She broke out. She was one of the breakout peoples from Top Model. And now she's breaking out to be on Real House of Atlanta. So she got introduced tonight to the girls, but she first met up with Nene for drinks and lunch. You know how they do. They meet up for everything over drinks and food. So when she met up with Nene tonight, you know, Nene invited her to the Candy reveal magazine cover party, whatever you want to call it, soiree, and she is down for the cause. But so that's how we got introduced to Eva tonight, right? My camera's a bit dirty, sorry. Okay, there we go. So after all of that, I'll tell you about the party in 1 minute. But before that, Will, Cynthia's date or current date, you know, she's not boyfriend, girlfriend, they're just dating, met up for a little date over her, what's called it again? Lake Bailey. And I don't know, people say the wrong person about Will. I don't know Will can of paint, but you know, it's Atlanta and everybody is looking for a come up. But again, Shit, I would be. Let me see one of these TV cameras swirling around my area, and I'm gonna be like putting my face up in there, trying to get me a little 5 minute on. I don't blame Will, but I'm not sure that he is really. Everybody's kind of thinking that he's just in it for the fame and the come up, whatever. I don't think he was. If he is, that's shame on him. But anyway, him and Cynthia had a cute little date over Lake Bailey while they were cooking and chit-chatting and catching up and, talking about life. All good and dandy. Anyway, fast forward now is the night of Candy's Essence reveal magazine cover party, and everybody showed up. Kim Zolciak and her husband, Croy, Nene, and what's his name again? Greg. Sorry. But before everybody met up, Nene was driven to the party. She carpooled, I guess, with Eva. Well, Eva carpooled with her because she invited Eva. But while they're on their way to the party, and she's asking who's gonna be at the party, blah blah blah, and she was like, Cynthia and her new date, Will, Croy and blah blah blah. But she didn't know Croy was gonna be there. She was like, Candy and her husband, blah blah blah, and she was like, Will. First of all, I think this was kind of like set up because the only thing that Nene said was Will. I'm like, there is 1,001 million Wills out there in Atlanta. And all of a sudden, when she said Cynthia and Cynthia's new date, Will, you immediately knew who Will was. She didn't say Will Chance, Will, Parker, Will, whatever. And you immediately knew who Will was. Will who? Anyway. So she was like, oh, I met Will a couple months ago at one of my boyfriends. She's dating a senator or some guy who's running for a mayor in Atlanta, and I met him when he came to a function that her boo was hosting, and he introduced me to some female that was his girlfriend. They use that word very loosely around these towns and whatever. He may say, oh, this is my girl, Pam, this is my girl, Cindy, but doesn't mean that this is girlfriend. Sometimes people say that word so loosely. Oh, this is my homie, this is my boy. They don't mean that they're boyfriend and boyfriend or girlfriend and girlfriend or girlfriend and boyfriend. Y'all, this word is loose, used so loosely, and y'all take these words out of context. So now, Eva's telling Nene in the car that Will introduce her at that time to some girl that was his girlfriend, and saying that the girl has met his daughter and been in his daughter's life, blah blah blah. Make it seem so important that this is really his girl, right? Anyway, everybody's arriving now. Kim and Croy. What's the name again? Sheree arrived. Portia arrived with Shamika. She was given a bit of shade, by Don Juan and Carmen. They don't really like her. Couple of other people arrived, to the party. Toya from Married to Medicine. I see Jazzy Faye on the red carpet. Who else was arriving? There's a lot of celebrities there. It's Atlanta. Derry J, the hairstylist. You know how it is when they're having a party in Atlanta. They have the who's the who's and the who's the who arrive in the party, and it's Atlanta. Everybody likes a party, and it probably was open bar. Candy will pick that check up because Candy got it like that. So everybody was arriving. Shami and Portia arrived. Don Juan and Carmen paid them dust. They eventually said their highs. Eventually, even Mama Joyce was there. Portia said her hi to Candy. She was being cordial. Candy gave her no reciprocation of the hug, which was expected, and she said hi to Mama Joyce also. Nene arrived eventually with Greg and Eva. Cynthia already arrived with her date, Will. Everybody's there now, right? Everybody's like, Kenny arrived eventually. Everybody arrived. So, Don Juan introduced why everybody's here tonight, for the magazine reveal. Thank everybody for coming. Then Todd went up there trying to show shade at Portia and Kim and Croy, because even though maybe Candy don't F with y'all, y'all were still invited, kind of shade. And Then he revealed that Candy got the role of Mama Morton in Chicago, musical, whatever, on Broadway. Everybody cheered, you know, and glad and everything like that. After all of that, then they turn up and start partying, right? After all of that, then the shade started again. Then here goes Eva story being told to the other girls now. You know, after, you know, Nini's there congratulating Candy on the magazine cover. She had like, you know what, something's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I gotta tell y'all what's going on. But can I just add that Candy looked really good tonight at the party. She was wearing white. I like her Pocahontas looking ponytail. That was really cute. Her face was beat for the heavens, so that's good for you, Candy. I must say you look good tonight on the red carpet at your own party. But so they pull everybody aside, and you know, Kenya was there, Nene, Kenya, Nene, Carmen. I can't remember who else was there, but it started saying that, I heard tonight while I'm away here that this dude Will has a girlfriend. Okay, flying and dandy, right? Okay, so Kenya run off to go like, Cynthia, I want to talk to you about it. She pulls Cynthia aside, tells Cynthia what's going on, or what she heard, but Nene wanted to be the first one to tell her because see that Nene was the first one who heard about it. Nene ran out there. Next thing you know, Will is pulled aside about it. Will is confronted about it. Will denies it that he has a girlfriend, but I don't know if it's a lie because they kind of trapped him earlier by replaying scenes that saying that he's not been dating anybody for over 2 years, and then he's been single for a while. Also, he said don't have a girlfriend, but everybody's like doubting him. Cynthia's now looking like, is she dating somebody who's already dating somebody? She don't want to be no girlfriend dating no man. Sorry, she don't want to be no girl dating somebody's man. And I dig you, Cynthia, on that because you know you don't want a girlfriend drama, boo. You're 50 and single and ready to mingle and you look good. Why the fuck you need to be dating somebody who's already been taken? So I agree with you on that, Cynthia. But I don't know. Sometimes people can love a drama and a story and sometimes it doesn't go the way that they say it goes and start oh, my chapstick fell, and start just saying shit out of they want a storyline. So I don't know if Eva coming on the show to bring drama, which they all do, to make sure that, you know, she secure a bag and a place on this housewife, because, you know, this is she was trying to replace Kenya because she was so boring. That's why they brought in Eva. I don't know how true it is that, but we'll see. So, as I said before, Will is confronted, Will denying it, kinda getting defensive, which he should, because he feel ambushed. Like everybody is there to have a good time and celebrate Candace's reveal magazine cover party, and everybody's ambushing about some girl that he probably had dated in the past or was seen with at a party. You know how people is. They go take an arm candy with them to a party when they're going to an event or something, and then it must be could be a one night thing or a weekend thing. It may not be nothing, but Will didn't defend himself properly, and the ladies are all finding holes in his story, loopholes, and now thinking that Will is lying to Cynthia. Cynthia's feeling bad that, you know, she's at this part have a good time with her date for the first time with the girls around her, and here goes Will having everybody talking about him in a negative way, making she look bad, and she don't like it. So I don't know. We're gonna see more next week, however, because Will said you know, like stuff to be in the open and to be transparent, whatever, and he told Cynthia that he wasn't dating nobody. But I think Portia has some bones to drop to next week about Will. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I can't wait. I think the girls are finally going on their trip next week episode, and it seems like Kim is not gonna go for some reason or the other. So we can see how that plays out next week also. I can't wait. Anyway, make sure you're keeping on watching Rastaboy TV, and don't forget to 2 thumbs up my videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button up top. Subscribe so you get the emails to your email when I do new videos, and so you don't have to have me tell you that to go watch the next video from the week before. You'll get email notification that I just dropped a new video. And follow me on social media, Real Island Boy. I'll leave the information also in the description section of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week for the recap here on Rastaboy TV. Bye.